Welcome to episode 91 of the Sports Drive here on YouTube. Make sure to like this video, subscribe. If you have any questions for us, please put it in the comment section in our live YouTube chat room right now. You can also follow us at Twitter at @thesports_drive. I am the gluey hump Josh Lopez. You can follow me at Twitter at WC Josh Lopez. I'm the host and producer of the Sports Drive. Here to direct the chaos and have some fun here on a Thursday, a post-hump day edition of the Sports Drive, and here to talk some sports and get your guys' minds off of things. If you're at a cubicle, stressed out you're from your 9 to 5 job, if you're stuck at a Popeyes chain and have to deal with ratchet mothers complaining about their cheating boyfriends,
Oh, you're the man, Glee Hump.
or if you're working at a bank and you got to deal with people like Skip Bayless who ask you the dumbest questions in the entire world. We feel your pain, but we're here to also lighten your day at the same time. All right, here we go. As always, this is a non-politically correct sports talk show for sports fans that don't want agendas shoved down their throat. If you don't like the fact that I think that some portions of the NFL and some other sports are predetermined, or if you don't like the fact that I don't get on my knees and proclaim LeBron James as the god of basketball, and you want to give me a dislike for this video, go ahead, knock your socks off. I really don't care, because unlike other people, I'm not going to sugarcoat things just because everybody else says, you have to respect LeBron, you got to respect Brady. I have my opinions, and I have it to myself. If you don't want to like that, cool. If you do like that, awesome. Either way, I'm gonna be me. You got to be yourself too. At the end of the day,
You're the authentic product that is yourself, dude.
As also a non politically correct talk show, there is also some vulgar language during this program. thanks to the young man. Thanks to the young man who's finally put his camera on like a damn diva.
Cut it out. I can't believe what I'm hearing. Come on.
All right, let's get to the Gene Honda introductions.
Sean, you have no shot with any of the divas, dude.
Hey, Frank, stuff it. We're here to have fun.
Hey, I don't have any shot with them either, dude. I'm just making you feel better. I don't have any shot with any of the divas.
All right, CNN. Shush.
Well, I like CNN because I watch the news.
Yeah, we need to get your own show on CNN.
All right, introduce it first. So Blue Bubble Bee, Kentucky. We got the owner of Kentucky Fried Chicken in the house. This guy has more headphones than Skip Bayless says the word "my." This young man proclaims to be a bowling master, but we all know that's not true. He's also a stickler for messing with independent wrestlers at independent wrestling shows while dressed like the Godfather from the Attitude Era.
The Good Father? Or you mean the Good Father, right?
Yeah. Before you know it, Brownie will be joining the Right to Censor. Here he is, the Brownie Master, Andrew Browning.
What's going on, guys? Gonna be a good show today. Going to see Sean throw the pillows today. We'll see about that.
Yeah.
I love how your opening and closing sentiments seeing Sean throw pillows. You say that every show. I love it.
Hey, how's the stock? How's the stock, dude?
Stock is not pretty good. I need to give Josh a discount still.
Dude, can you give me stock? Hey, can you give me stock?
Congratulations.
Why not?
Congratulations, owner of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
I just love that condescending tone right there. You notice that, Browning?
Apparently.
You're not fooling me, Sean. All right, introducing next from Blue Bumblebee, Indiana. You see on the screen that he's messed around with cords. Best Buy is screwing him over.
They really are.
Frank doesn't know how to upload a profile picture in his Google account. But that's okay. This young man is the Robert Shapiro of the Sports Drive. He's going to be the Uber driver for Donald Trump in the fall.
Uber?
Yeah, this young man wants to be a member of the Cubs organization. He's a mark for the NFL Red Zone, and here he is, the big win himself, Frank Sprankle.
Hey, I gotta tell you, I cannot wait till we get to her. I'm gonna make this short because we gotta get to the opening rants. I really have thing. So funny. I got one opening rant that Bob. Yeah, oh boy is right. I defer. I'm gonna get on to the opening rants.
For those tuning in, if this is your first time coming on the show, understand that we also like to bring in a lot of comedy in this show. So if you see us sending any shots towards each other, don't think that we're doing it personally.
Yeah, we're friends. That's why. We're friends.
All right. Also, here we go. Introducing last, and certainly not least, we got a young man, a.k.a. the Diva, who hails from Blue Bumblebee, Idaho. This young man's wearing a politician Red Sox hat today. He has 365 different selections of Boston sports apparel that he changes throughout the season. And he also claims that he's boycotting the NBA this year.
Blah, blah, blah.
You can follow this young man at Twitter at SeanManASN, or you can see him prying around the store known as Walmart and getting his haircut and getting the fried Twinkies there.
Dude, those rule. Twinkies rule.
And also watch him as he gets his personal pizzas from the Subway store.
Yeah.
Here he is, the Walmart boy, the valet parker for the Walmart strip club, and Steve Bartman's long-lost cousin, Sean Man.
Erie. Welcome,
Would you please just shut your mouth?
Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Drive on this Thursday, September 8th, 2016, 11:17 a.m. on the East Coast, 8:17 a.m. on the West. It was better than yesterday because yesterday I had to work and it was raining when I was outside yesterday for my job. So it was a really wet day yesterday. Of course, now it's sunshiny. Oh, yeah, I mentioned sun shining. Welcome, everybody. Of course, today is opening day of NFL. It is great to have it back as usual. It should be a very fun season. I'm going to kick all your tails when it comes to the Pro Football Pick'em because I'm the master of bowling. I'm the master of Pick'em. I did beat Jeff in Pick'em 1 year, too, long before I met Frank and Josh. And Browning remembers it very well. Take your what and stuff it. You know, what has to be prohibited? I am going to find a circle, and I'm going to say, what is not
Hey, Sean, I got a good idea. I dare you to try to sucker punch Stone Cold. Why'd you sucker punch Stone Cold? I dare you to do because yeah, dude, you know what will happen, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll get stunned.
Intro opening rant for today. Of course, we're getting the intros out of the way. Frank will bring in Josh very shortly. We got the opening rant. Keep it 100. Interesting. Today, of course, yes, opening night. We got the Broncos hosting the Carolina Panthers. Denver, of course, raising their Super Bowl championship banner. It's their third Super Bowl banner to the rafters, along with the two others that they won in 97 and 1998. Carolina, of course, is a team that wants to get revenge because Cam Newton apparently can't ever overcome the fact that he was, well, I'm sorry for saying this, butt hurt after the Super Bowl loss. On this day in sports history, birthday shout-outs, Skip Bayless, Bass Shower, The Fact or Fiction, and lastly, the spoken word. And don't forget, we got our YouTube channel. You can follow us live right there, right now.
I also got some good news for you guys. Starting on Monday, we're going to have our own personal YouTube channel since we moved on from the Arena Sports Network. This is in an effort to expand our show out to you guys so you can guys check it out. And just for that content, I have a lot of my own stuff I have here in this personal YouTube channel from my own wrestling show, from my old wrestling interviews, from my old radio show I used to do. I have no problem sharing this show here on. I'll add these shows on my channel, but I think you guys would agree, almost 100 episodes in, I think the fans deserve a YouTube channel solely just for the Sports Drive as well. So we'll get that out for you guys, and hopefully you guys could subscribe and we'll get more viewership on that end as well.
Also, make sure everybody to pay attention for tomorrow because, like Josh said, tomorrow we've got even though tonight is the opening night of NFL, we cap off the rest of week one because we got Sunday's picks. And then, of course, we got Monday Night Football, the doubleheader that they have on ESPN. Now, back to the host of the Sports Drive, Josh Lopez, or if Frank wants to bring Josh in, do it whenever you want.
Let me say this before Frank goes. Got my eye itching here.
I'm waking up.
I was was
I'm
gonna
thinking of myself.
Oh, no, I'm speaking.
say, get ready for tomorrow because the education of picking football games begins tomorrow. I'm just gonna say that.
Yo.
And get ready
We'll learn a lesson.
throughout the year, everybody. Get ready for upset specials. This ought to be real entertaining.
I do have some upsets.
I do.
You're pretty good.
Specials too.
Yeah, too.
John, Gluey Hump, you're pretty good at that.
I got a couple that'll surprise you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, you should be giving. Hold on, Shawnee, shut up. You should be giving Vegas advice, dude.
Screw Vegas. They
Sure,
should be giving me their money.
Frank would know because Frank knows he lost a bet against Josh. Yeah, Josh could be like,
Oh, man, I did.
all you Vegas experts out there
Could
that
scratch my ass.
think that they know who they want to pick and think they get it right, lose. And when they lose, say adios to all your money since you put your money down on what on the teams.
All right, Frank, the floor is yours. Go ahead.
By the way, Gluey Hump, doesn't it look like? Why am I saying Ich bin ein Berliner just looking outside today?
Yeah.
Really?
It looks like Poland out here.
Yeah, dude. Ich bin ein Berliner. All right. The following. Okay, Gluey Hump.
My bad.
Yeah, you are bad. You're very bad. The following intro is scheduled for anything but one fall, and it is phenomenal. Making his way is a guy that is saying, Ich bin ein Berliner. A guy that I don't know what he does, except he does it very well. He gives his life to professional wrestling. He is our Gluey Hump, Josh Lopez.
Year.
That's what I did, dude. Man,
I
did.
always gotta do that at least for Sean because there's a lot of times I bust Sean's chops during the show, so I'll give him one bone throughout the show.
Thank you very much.
Welcome everybody to the show. If you guys are tuning in, if you like what we do, if you like the comedy we bring to the show, make sure to like it and spread the word out about the show. Your help is very important to us to getting our name out here. I think we got something very special going on here with this show, and your support can help us go to the next level. Make sure to follow us for all our updates at the sports @sports_drive. I got my baseball articles on there now, and now starting tonight, I'll have my NFL regular season articles on there just for you guys. So. Doubling my content work, especially with the wrestling stuff I do for WrestleZone. So go check it out, folks, at @sports_drive on Twitter. All right, opening rants. I got an interesting one. I got a positive and a negative one. I'm going to get mine out of the way so I can hear you guys just lay back and enjoy this. So here we go. On a positive kick, I want to give a shout out to everybody from the Lucha Underground crew that they had their season 3 premiere last night on the El Rey Network. Very, very good show. I had a blast covering it. For those that know me, I've covered every episode of Lucha Underground since it came to existence in October 2014. And it's one of the most unique wrestling shows I've ever seen in my entire life. I definitely think from a weekly episodic television show, I enjoyed it way more than ECW back in the day. Or
really?
Or WCW Thunder, and especially TNA. Lucha Underground may be one of the best wrestling shows on television.
Send me a link, dude. Send me a link.
I will. But besides that, it was really cool to get back in the grind and covering Lucha again, even though it adds to my busy schedule. Sean knows about how busy I am on Wednesdays especially. Mm-hmm. But besides that, another positive kick, I want to give a shout out to my grandparents who live next door to me because, as everybody knows, I've been dealing with some major service issues with the fact that I don't have the DVR working anymore where I can't, obviously everybody knows that the cable box hasn't been working in my house for the last 2 months.
Come to my house.
And I've been really having to do a scavenger hunt in order to do these articles, and I feel at times I'm disappointing people because I'm not able to provide everything I can without having the DVR or having the access. You know what I mean? So, it's a very fast-paced thing that comes with my job of transcribing these articles. It's not easy. It takes a lot of time and effort that goes into it. So I want to thank my parents for letting me do the articles in their house. I very appreciate it. Now here's the negative kick. Okay, here we go. I try to give people a second chance when it comes to sports talk shows. Okay,
Yeah.
I would think, hey, you're on a different network. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I actually watched the first 2 episodes of Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp yesterday.
God bless America.
While I was walking around the neighborhood yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Shannon Sharp, you are a Nimrod, okay? Look, Sean, I know you're going to disagree with me, but for Shannon Sharp to say that Bill Belichick is better than Bill Walsh, where's
What?
my freaking bucket to
What?
throw up in?
Yeah, where's mine, too?
I replied.
Bill Belichick is better than Bill Walsh? Stop.
Bill Walsh evolutionized the game.
The correction. It's actually Belichick, and I reply with the following:
I
They're
don't know
both
who it is.
good coaches. They're both good
Yeah,
coaches.
they are.
Walsh
They're
went
both
to
good coaches, but how are you going to disrespect somebody that died?
Bill Walsh turned the San Francisco 49ers around in the 80s and were the dominant team. Bill Belichick went to New England, and he turned the New England Patriots around in the 2000s. And you can't just say that Belichick is better than Bill Walsh. So I agree with Josh. I say Shannon Sharp, shut your yap. And you know what? I have not always been a big Shannon Sharp fan, because one of the things about Shannon Sharp is he's a trash talker, and he's got a big effing mouth.
I got another one from that show, by the way. And by the way, I got new Skippy quotes for you guys today. That's a little tease for you guys because
Give me freaking strength.
Hey,
Oh,
let me ask you this. We do have plenty of shocks with those, do we not?
yes, sir.
Oh, good.
no.
Also, this is another blasphemous thing I heard from Skippy yesterday. This little teaser. Skippy Bayless said that Dak Prescott is going to be like Cam Newton this year.
Ooh.
So somebody has a breakout performance in the preseason. He's going to be like Cam Newton. Cam Newton. He literally had the balls to say that Dak Prescott could help the Cowboys have a winning record by the time Tony Romo comes back, and they still could go to the Super Bowl. Get out of the vape store.
Dude, preseason tells us not much. Go ahead, Shawnee boy.
Hold on just a minute here.
Timeout, penalty flag on the field.
Fox Sports 1, when we viewed it, and Josh had to go. We had something he had to take care of. Frank and I were on the air a few days ago. He and I both listened to him. Skip Bayless was believing that the Patriots would go to the Super Bowl. You see something, Skip Bayless? You're the biggest goddamn flip-flopper we've had to deal with over the last few years, because you don't know how to be objective as a journalist. Isn't that the goal, is to be objective and to talk about every team in the NFL? I mean, there's just more than a few, like New England and Dallas and Green Bay. He'll flip. You know what? When his teams are losing, he'll flip-flop, and then he'll decide to pick 2 brand new teams to go to the Super Bowl that they're winning. And now you're saying Prescott is better than Cam Newton and that he has a chance to lead Dallas to the Super Bowl. Bull crap. Okay, I agree with what Josh says. Okay, he has one great performance against the Miami Dolphins. It doesn't guarantee that the Cowboys are going to be good this year. And with Romo, I was expecting that. I was thinking, I don't think he's going to make it. I said, we all saw what happened in Week 2 against Philadelphia last year. Cowboys won the game 20-10, but when Tony Romo got knocked out, I said, there's your season, Cowboys. That's it. Dallas then just went really bad and went 4-12 last year, making Jerry Jones very much fed up.
All right,
Yeah,
Frank, what's your opening?
Okay, my opening rant actually involves some breaking news. Now,
Oh, no.
yeah,
I was going to say it, but go ahead.
does this hold on? Before I move on, Glee Up, this involves baseball, doesn't it?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, the New York Mets just put themselves in a world of misery and really a disarray because they just signed Tim Tebow. Now, I don't know what was reported here because wasn't Tim Tebow allegedly going to sign with the Atlanta Braves, another NL East team?
Yes.
Okay, now, first of all, just because Tim Tebow signed on the dotted line doesn't mean he's actually going to make it to the majors. Remember, you got to go through layers. You got to go through A-ball, AA, AAA,
But
whatever.
come on, Frank gets a minor league contract.
Well, come on, Shawnee. He hasn't played baseball since high school. You know what?
What are you pressing it towards me for? Josh said. I didn't say anything. I just
Guys,
shaking my head.
guys,
Keep you on your toes.
okay, listen, guys. My opening rant is to the New York Mets.
Oh, boy.
What the hell is that?
There we go.
Listen, why don't you guys give me a shot? You know what? Why are you giving Tim
God.
Tebow a shot? This guy hasn't played ball since high school like me. So you know what? If all of these teams are interested in Tim Tebow's services, a guy that hasn't played since high school, then look at me. I mean, listen, I am making a declaration on the show. I want a pro tryout, and I will offer it for all of the 30 major league clubs that have interest.
I think the last time that a player played in the NFL and went to Major League Baseball, well, think about it. Deion Sanders, he played for NFL and he
We
played.
may not make it to the majors, Shawnee. We're talking about Tim Tebow here.
I know. I'm just talking about other players. You know, other players, Frank. I know Tim Tebow may not make it to the Mets and because he has to get through the minor league system first before he goes to MLB. But
I know.
other players. Bo Jackson was another one.
I know, Shawnee. I know. Listen, I know of a local high school baseball field that I am willing to report to and have all the scouts show up. And they can no, really. Tim Tebow gets a shot that I deserve a shot. And guess what? Remember all 30 major league clubs. Give me a shot.
All right, so let me understand, Mr. Sprankle. Okay, so we're going from politics and with you running for president, that's going to fall through for you going to the minor leagues. Okay, all right, I got you.
Well, you know what? I guess
Hold up. Let me ask you something. Do we need Frank as a president bringing Extreme Wrestling on Friday
you
nights?
do.
Or do we need Frank as a bench player for the Chicago Cubs?
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
that's a tough one, Glory Hump. That really is a tough one. A bench player for the Cubs.
So, Matt, you deserve to get ripped. And if you get Tebow, oh, great. Then you know what Tim Tebow will do? Tim Tebow will bring his religion to the
Oh,
New York
great.
Mets.
Hey,
I'm
you
like,
know what? Glory Hump,
That means I gotta listen to Skip on the podcast today. Oh,
Hey, Glory Hump. Hey, Glory Hump. Glory Hump. I was actually thinking of title bells for my Extreme Wrestling
Look at Josh's face right there. Josh is like, oh, no, I got to spend my entire...
Hey, Glory Hump. Hey, Glory Hump. There would be the Situation Room belt. There would be the West Wing belt.
the Western Heritage Belt.
There'd be the Lincoln Library belt. And by the way, you can only defend these titles inside those specific rooms.
Is there a Milky Way Tag Team Championships?
No, dude, but we could have
Okay,
one.
man.
Thanks, dude. I could put one together.
All our programming sponsored by KFC.
Why?
You know what? That's addressed to Browning.
It is addressed to Brownie. Brownie, do you have an opening rant, my friend?
I guess I got a little short. I guess it's not a rant. It's just like just to let you know about tomorrow. I may not join in tomorrow or anything because I'll be on the road going to Bowling Green for my softball tournament this weekend.
Softball? You play softball?
Yes, sir.
Wait, I have a question. Are these one of these beer league softball?
Don't hurt yourself.
No. I play first base. That's my position.
Don't bust the knee.
What position or positions do you play?
First base.
What?
First base. Oh, the most socialized position in all sports.
That's where all the action gets.
Please don't get yourself hurt, Brownie.
That's
won't.
pretty cool, William.
No, you're
Don't worry, I won't.
your mouth.
Hit a couple homers, dude.
Let's see. Opening rant for me.
Done is your freaking turn.
All right. My opening rant is addressed toward this, and it's actually a good one. Everybody, as you know, tonight I got a very special dinner for tonight that I'm looking forward to going to. I'm going to be very happy to get a chance to hopefully listen to Doris Kearns Goodwin. And Frank knows very, very well about
Yes, I do.
He's a very, very famous presidential author and historian, not just a Red Sox fan. And it was funny because I was saying to my mom goes, "She's what?" I said, "Yes, Mom. I was like, "Oh, no, I can see you two talking all of Red Sox."
What? Dude,
But
it's like
I'm
she,
excited about it because it gives me a chance
What?
to kind of enjoy it for tonight. I mean, that's a good opening rant. That's one part of a good opening rant. Part two, Boston Red Sox, thank you very much for being in first place right now. I like the way you're playing.
I bet you're loving the fact that the Red Sox swept the Padres.
Actually, 2 out of 3 against Oakland, 2 out of 3 against San Diego. Better West Coast trip than the last one. So I like the way they're playing, 78-61. Got a big series this weekend in Toronto. So playing good ball right now. And David Price, I can finally get off your ass because you have been pitching just the way I want you to pitch. You have won your last 6 starts, putting you at 15-8. So I'm very thrilled about the way the Red Sox are playing right now. Very
Dude,
happy.
Sean, you're mean. Dude, Sean, you are very, very rude and inconsiderate. The way you want to pitch. Yeah, what happens if David Price doesn't want to pitch the way you want? What are you going to do then?
Get fed up. What else is new? You know, come on.
David Price does. Dude, David Price.
First part of the half of the season. Cripes almighty. I mean,
Cripes on
Don't
mine.
hit me with that.
Yeah, dude, David Price doesn't have. David Price could give a Beavers. You know what about what you think?
no, he listens and he cares because he's gotten attacked by other Red Sox fans, just like me, because of the fact he wasn't pitching.
Just like me.
Yeah. You know what? And you know what? So yeah, 15-8. I'm thrilled about it. The pitching has come together. So great win last night, Red Sox. Get prepared for Toronto, but it feels good being in first place right now.
Should I bring up what I said in the conference call, Sean? About
What's that?
another team that's on a hot streak right now?
Oh, the other. Okay. Another
Go
bad. Okay, this is a bad opening rant. For
Okay.
all you stupid Yankee fans, quit bragging about how great they are. They feel that they're 73-65. It doesn't guarantee that they'll make the playoffs. Okay, they're on a little hot streak. I expected it. Okay, but it doesn't mean that this team is necessarily going to make the playoffs. You can't just look at all the teams that they've got. Kansas City is right on their tail. Seattle is still hanging in there. Detroit. The Tigers are still there, and I know how Josh feels about the Tigers.
I know how I feel about the Tigers. The White Sox just won a series against them.
Yeah, and Detroit blew that one in the 8th inning right there, and the White Sox scored 4 runs. That helped. Baltimore is still – every time people write off the Baltimore Orioles, Baltimore is still – here's that, and then that motivates them, and then, you know, the Orioles and Toronto. So there's just a lot of teams that the Yankees are competing with. But,
Hey, guys,
no, I honestly do not see them being a playoff team. I still don't see them making it. Nope.
Can I say this really quick? I don't know if you guys agree or not, but this may be one of the oddest baseball seasons I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
like if you look at the records and you look at the teams, the Giants have 1 win ahead of
maybe.
and people considered the Giants a World Series contender, and people were writing off the Yankees season like a couple weeks ago.
Well, come on, Josh. The Giants are always supposed to win in the even years.
Oh yeah, but here's the problem: the fat ass wannabe fat ass from Austin Powers is no longer on those teams anymore, isn't he?
Oh, they got Bruce Bochy, and they got Buster Posey, and they got Madison Bumgarner, you know, and they got the Giants.
I know me, Frank, and Frank Stan knows about Madison Bumgarner.
Oh, yeah, we do know about
Especially this
Madison.
past Saturday.
Oh, by the way, happy belated birthday to my dad yesterday, 61.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I mean, after this week, I mean, we got 3 weeks. And, of course, I know anything can happen. It's not over till the last man is out. And, of course, I hope that you know what? The Mets won't win it this year because they're not the same as last year, but please overtake the Cardinals. I am so sick and tired of the goddamn lousy St. Louis Cardinals. So sick of them.
All right,
He's second.
let's introduce a new segment called "Keep It 100." Now, what does it mean to keep it 100?
100 words or less?
No. No, it's not something where you ramble for 100 seconds either.
We have to shorten the words.
Correct. You have to be precise. It's kind of similar to a yes or no, or a hypothetical type of thing. Basically, I'm going to come up with a topic, a person, a name, a team, and you just got to keep it 100 as far as expectations. This is NFL related, okay? Because we're about to preview the Broncos and Panthers in a couple minutes. So keep it 100, maybe for 5 to 10 minutes here on a bevy of NFL topics. Here we go. Keep it 100 on the Carolina Panthers being as dominant as they were last year in the NFC. Start off with Brownie. You can say yes or no, or you can expand on your thoughts.
I'll give it a few thoughts, and I'll give it a few thoughts here. They're not going to be as dominant as they're going to be like they were last year, but they will make it through the playoffs and stuff. There's that night between the rematch of the Panthers and the Broncos.
Shotty boy?
I call him Shawnee Boy. I'm just kidding.
It's all right. It's all good.
Go ahead, Bartman.
Carolina, though, I have to say Carolina is a team that this year maybe they'll have a good season, but they're not going to be the same like last year. They won't be 15-1. Hopefully, it won't be like 2014 where they are 7-8-1 and get to the playoffs, which just upset John so much. How the crap get a team below 500 make the playoffs? No, I don't think.
Johnny, you're scaring me, dude.
I don't think they're going to be the same like they were last year. Maybe, we'll see.
I have a feeling we're going to have that with the NFC East this year. That division's so horrible. Frank, how about you, my friend? Go ahead.
I do think they're going to be a team to reckon with in the NFC South. They made the Super Bowl last year. They're a very young team. They got a good quarterback. Although I'm going to say this about Cam Newton. I don't like the guy that much. I mean, really, don't you? Look at what happened last year heading into the Super Bowl. He wears those rainbow flaggish pants.
Hold up. The sentiments of the Big Win Frankel don't represent those in the Sports Drive.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Super Bowl, remember, he won the MVP the night before. And then he wears MVP cleats. And then after he loses the Super Bowl, he pouts like a little schoolgirl. Not to mention, too, he wears a number 1 jersey, says chosen above. Get it? Chosen one. He's all about himself too much. Look, I think this is a team of potential. But personally, because of Cam Newton, I hope the Carolina Panthers suck diddly off because this guy has too big of an ego. Grow up.
I have to say, I agree with what Frank says. Grow up, and
Yeah, really.
Let's make it short because I understand. Keep it 100. The pants that he wore.
Oh God!
I think everybody was thinking of Joe Namath. Joe Namath had worn pants like those, and he wore like a fur coat one time when he was on the sideline for the Jets. So that's the way I looked at it with Cam Newton. But yeah, he needs to grow up. And if you can't shake off the Super Bowl from last year and you're going to drag it into this year, gosh.
I mean, that's going to affect. I think that's going to affect Carolina in terms of their chemistry. It could.
We'll see.
Here's the next topic. Mm-hmm. Keep it 100 on Joe Flacco having a rebound year. I know I'm kind of biased because the Ravens are my AFC representatives. I'm not saying they're going to be in the Super Bowl this year, but I do think Joe Flacco will rebound this year as a performer. It sucked that he had to deal with that injury last year. Man, that team was torn up to shreds with injuries last year. I get it. Mark Trestman's there, so watch out. Yeah. But Joe Flacco's one of those quarterbacks you want him to succeed, especially with the playoff run he had in 2012/2013. One of the best playoff runs in NFL history. So I think he does have a rebound year. Let's start with Frank in this one.
I think he does, because say what you want about Mark Trestman. We know how mediocre he was as a head coach. But the one thing he has had in terms of success is working with quarterbacks. He's worked with Bernie Kosar. He's worked with Jake Delhomme. He's worked with Jake Plummer. I do believe that the Mark Trestman influence, from the standpoint of actually working with quarterbacks, should help Joe Flacco. And you know what? As far as the bounce back year, I see it happening.
Sean?
The way I look at it with the Ravens, last year was a disappointing year for them. They had a lot of games that they should have won last year. That did not happen. So I do agree with what Josh, good segment on this one, about what you have here, Josh, that the Ravens definitely can have a bounce-back year. I'm going to be a little biased myself. Okay, sorry for getting off topic. Patriots have always had trouble against the Denver Broncos, but if there's been another team that they've had trouble with before in the AFC, it always has been the Ravens. I remember a lot of the games that they played were really, really close when those two teams played. Baltimore would either make it really, really close. But I agree with what Frank says. I think the Ravens will have a bounce-back year, and I expect to see maybe good things out of Joe Flacco. And remember, I still think it's going to be the three-team race with Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Cincinnati. And Cleveland, we know, is years away from contending. Yeah.
Cleveland, why you suck so bad?
Don't forget they got the dog pound in Cleveland. The dog pound.
RG3, you're wasting our time.
How would you like to sit with all those dog pound fans in Cleveland?
Well, where's my bucket, like I said earlier, to throw up in?
Rounding your thoughts on Keep It 100 for the Baltimore Ravens.
I'll say the Ravens will have a comeback year. Like Sean and Frank said, they'll have a comeback year. Flacco will have a good comeback year after that injury he had.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna get good wins, I think, this year.
All right, I got a little bold prediction here.
Cool.
The Cincinnati Bengals will have the most disappointing year and will miss the playoffs this year.
Nope, that new head coach from 2017.
Marvin Jones is not there anymore. AJ Green, no, my bad. Marvin Jones is no longer with the Bengals. He's with the Lions, I think. Mohamed Sanu went to the Atlanta Falcons. Their defense is getting old. The Bengals will be 9-7 and missing the playoffs. Sean, the floor is yours.
Yeah, I was just wondering if, with your permission, Josh, Frank, and Browning, if I could go first on this. Cincinnati Bengals are this team that have had a good run under Marvin Lewis. I mean, this is a team that has always gotten to the playoffs.
Yep.
But what's disappointing about it is they never can get the monkey off their back. Like when they get to the playoffs, boom! I honestly thought, and I'll never forget. Frank and I watched the game together. It was on. Sorry for saying
Saturday. It was a Saturday night. It was a Saturday night.
It was on the line application. We won't even go there with the details there, Josh, with that. But anyway, we're watching the game together, and I kept thinking to myself, well, it might actually happen that the Bengals finally win a playoff game since January of 1991. Didn't happen. And then boom, they lost because they made bad mistakes with. Well, that was a horrible game with both teams just going at each other. But, I'm sorry, I'm getting off subject. But the Bengals, in my opinion, in that event, that doesn't happen. Marvin Lewis is out the door. Marvin Lewis is on the hot seat just like Mike McCarthy is of the Packers.
Shawnee, don't you think Marvin Lewis should have been fired? I mean, look at what happened in that wild card game. Look at Vontae's anything but perfect. Look at the downfall in that wild card game. I mean, you had players showing poor judgment of character. The head coach has got to take responsibility. And I'm going to say this. I think the Cincinnati Bengal fans probably don't even want to see their favorite team in the playoffs, knowing that they're going to be one and done once again.
For Keep It 100, let's just make it quick here. Are you all surprised still to this day that Marvin Lewis is still the coach of the Bengals? Do you still think he should have been fired?
I am. Yeah, I am.
If Lovie Smith has to be fired for only having 3 playoff appearances in 10 years with the Bears, then Marvin Lewis should have been out as a head coach of the Bengals, because how many times have they made the playoffs and been bounced out in the first round? How many different chances do you need? And that's why I'm kind of saying Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat, because, yeah, he won the Super Bowl, but he hasn't done anything but been a whipping boy for the other Super Bowl winning teams for the last 6 years.
When you look at it, January of 2006, they played the Pittsburgh Steelers. They lost that game at home 31-17. They were heavily favored in January of 2010 to beat the Jets. The Jets went in there and beat them in that game. And Pittsburgh this year, and then San Diego. I mean, they have had chances, the Bengals have, to win. Oh, yeah, good morning there, Justin. We're doing Keep It 100. Your thoughts on the Bengals. Do you think that they're going to have a miserable season? Because we all believe that they're going to have a bad year and Marvin Lewis could be out the door.
Not a bad season, but they won't make the playoffs.
Marvin Lewis fired.
We're all in the same
He's
sentiment.
gone. He's gone.
He gone. By the way, let's introduce our good friend, the Uber driver for Laramie Tunsil, a good wrestling fan, and the Brock Osweiler of Sports Drive. Now I'm kidding. It's all good. Here's our good buddy, Jay Hill. What's going on, my man?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, I got a question, Jay Hill. When you're that Uber driver for Laramie Tunsil, do you also wear a gas mask?
Not particular. No.
Hey, Justin, I have a question for you for Keep It 100.
Hold up, son. You asked one already. It's my turn.
Well, I was just going to ask about the Ravens, though.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was going back to that. Baltimore Ravens, Justin, real quickly. Do you think Joe Flacco will have a bounce-back year this year?
Define bounce back. Like what?
Plays more than 10 games at least. He dealt with an injury last year.
He tore his ACL last year.
Bless you, bud.
That's
I am
pretty hard
blessed. Thank you.
That's hard for a QB to come back to. I think he'll play 10 games. That's it.
Okay.
And then Carolina Panthers. How do you think Cam Newton will bounce back this year?
They'll go to the Super Bowl.
You think?
Super Bowl.
I hope not. Dude, I hope not.
You think Carolina will make? Well,
I'll take the Panthers going back to the Super Bowl than the Packers going in. Oh, by the way, I missed something in the opening rant, by the way. Dan Patrick,
Oh, no. Dan Patrick. Here
he
we
said
go.
that it's going to be the Packers and the Steelers in the Super Bowl this year.
Haven't we already been down that route already?
Okay, I can give you the Steelers because I actually think their offense is really good. I would say they would actually be like the top contender if Martavis Bryant was at a Nimrod and got himself suspended the whole year.
Yeah.
But come on, the Packers in the Super Bowl, they can't even beat Seattle on the road.
I am so sick of you, media. Thanks, Justin, for correcting me there. I am so sick, media, of how biased you are of the Packers. I'm telling you, Mike McCarthy will be out as coach of the Packers because I agree with Josh. You know, Justin, I know that you give Aaron Rodgers props. I do too, but still, the fact remains. Look what's happened over the last 6 years. I mean, they haven't won a Super Bowl since 2010. And then they've lost to the Giants. They choked against Seattle. They choked against Arizona, and they've choked in San Francisco. Well, San Francisco was expected to blow them out in that game. But the Packers, I'm just so sick about how everybody just thinks that they're going to be so good. And I have to make a point to my two bowling teammates who are Packers.
Who are these
All
bowling
right,
teammates?
all right.
Can we get them on the show? Can we get those guys on the show?
Speaking of keeping it 100, this will be our last one for today. This has been a fun segment so far. Keep it 100.
Okay.
Shaw will have a better bowling average than Browning.
Hey, you know what? I think that's
Almighty.
there's only 3 people that can comment on this. Me, you, Gluey Hump, and Jay Hill.
Correct.
Yeah, Browning and Shawnee are out. They can't
Yeah,
comment.
automatically disqualified.
All right, Justin. All right, there, Browning. We're out of this one.
Just go ahead, Ben.
I'm gonna go with Sean on this one.
Oh, damn. What's wrong, Browning? Throw the hands.
Oh,
He turned his camera off. Frank?
You know what? Here's the thing. Browning actually has an excuse to be bad. I mean, this guy has to think about the stock all the time. Yeah, Browning has an excuse because this guy's a businessman, a big businessman. He's got the stock, he's got various people to think about. So you know what? For Browning, he can actually suck.
You know what? The only reason I'll get no, you're disqualified. Nope.
That's all right.
The only reason I'm going with Browning in this one is because Sean is so relying on Jimmy Garoppolo to do good, just like Skippy's relying on Dak Prescott.
Jimmy Garoppolo's going to make Sean a better bowler.
He's not going to be focused, and he's going to have more gutter balls than he did last year.
Please,
so with that, I'm going to go with
remind me
Browning.
about that. I have a couple bad games here and there, but I'm looking forward to making a bounce back. September 20th.
Hey, are you Sean? Let me ask you. Have you been in the weight room?
It's that wrist action. It's the wrist action.
Okay.
Hey, Sean, when you're in the weight room, do you have like a big silhouette of Bill Belichick and
Oh,
with the words
God.
"do your job"?
No. Frankie's keeping the body frame for his role as Steve Bartman's cousin in the new Fever Pitch movie.
Oh, now he's an actor.
I have a keep it 100 here, Josh, for a question for all of you.
Make
Okay.
this quick. We got to move on.
Keep it 100. Your guys' thoughts on Brock Osweiler. First full season in the NFL. Your guys' thoughts.
I got it right here.
What? Why do you say that, Josh? I mean, why? I mean, it's his first full season in the NFL. He's with the Houston Texans.
If Brock Osweiler was that good, Peyton Manning was still better on the bench. It's that simple.
No way.
I'll say this about Brock.
How many times did Brock Osweiler win games on his own accord without
Against the Patriots.
Oh,
Okay, besides the Patriots,
I mean, that's a pretty big one against Tom Brady. His first
it
game.
wasn't even him. It was Ronnie Hillman running a touchdown.
that was
No, it was Emmanuel Sanders and Thomas.
Well, when it was tied at 24, I had a feeling like, oh, please win, because I felt like if they don't win, I feel like Denver's going to win on the opening drive, and they did. But
I'm not buying the hype. I like the Andre Hopkins. Like I said, I think he's a top 5 wide receiver. That's why I put him on my list last week. The guy is really good. I don't know who the Texas tight end is. Can you guys riddle me in that one? I don't know.
Garrett Graham.
Garrett Graham. Okay. I'm not buying Brock Osweiler. I'm not doing it. John Elway would have kept Brock Osweiler if he was that good.
Guys, mark my words. Mark my words about Brock Osweiler. The money will sink in. Brock Osweiler will have a bad season because he got his undeserved big payday. I mean, look at the ego he had in Denver. This guy's going to suck this year.
Justin, your thoughts on Brock Osweiler? First full season in the NFL as the starting QB for the Houston Texans.
I don't know what ego he had, what you're talking about, but I think he's going to get hurt around game 13.
Oh, he's going to get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And then they'll miss the playoffs from there.
Browning?
You're predicting injuries, dude?
I think
It's money.
I don't know. I think he's on the Texans, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he went to Houston, which was a real shock because I thought he was going to be Denver's starting quarterback. I wonder how bad Denver feels tonight.
I'm just going to say he might have good seasons, but I really don't know. It's his first
Full
I don't know.
Yeah. He's as an enigma.
Yeah.
Josh, real quickly, if you're saying the NFC East is bad, I still don't know. I still think the AFC South was bad because last year
I changed my mind on that, Sean. I think the NFC may be the worst division in football. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are on a rise, actually. Just because I don't think the Texans are making playoffs doesn't mean that division.
Jacksonville, you know what? We talked about this a couple weeks ago, gentlemen, on a segment. The surprise teams, maybe the NFL. Jacksonville and Oakland. I put Oakland on my list because watch out for the Raiders this year in a few days.
My goodness, Jacksonville and Oakland may not be an Ethiopia game anymore.
A Jacksonville-London game would not be a
Al Michaels and Chris Collinsworth calling the game tonight on NBC tonight.
So what's so big?
Look at
news?
Josh's reaction because we know how he feels about Chris Collinsworth.
Oh, that's why you mentioned it.
He's going to bust my balls, you rat bastard. Hey, I don't know if you guys heard about this or not, but on Twitter they have a big list of emojis of football, all the NFL teams. So yesterday on my Twitter account, I did my NFL standings on my Twitter account using the emojis. It's really cool. I have it on my Twitter account. Just if you want to check it out and retweet on the page, that'd be pretty cool. You guys can make your own list on Twitter as well. I think it's kind of creative. I gotta give NFL credit for that, to do something like that where you could have your predictions for the teams using the logos on Twitter. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let's preview a little bit of this Panthers-Broncos game really quick. Just get your picks. We don't need to explain why. We'll save that analyst stuff for tomorrow because we got to move on to other stuff. But Broncos, Panthers, NBC, who do you guys got?
I'll start. Rude awakening in Denver. I'll take Carolina.
Rude awakening. Okay.
Rude awakening in Denver. I'll take the Panthers.
Sean?
Well, right, it's amazing. The last time two teams played in a Super Bowl and then met to start the opener of it was 1970, and that happened to be the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's rare that you don't see this, but I think tonight, I agree with what Frank says. Tonight, it's a rude awakening. And remember, Denver lost so many pieces in the offseason, gentlemen. So I think tonight, Cam Newton says, you know what, I got to put the past behind me. I got to forget about that Super Bowl memory. I'm going to pick the Carolina Panthers. I like their team tonight, and I think Ron Rivera will have them prepared. Just got to get through the altitude, though, too. I mean, that's one of the hard things, gentlemen, about playing in Denver is the altitude. I know I live pretty close to Denver, and altitude used to always get to me.
Justin?
I'm going to go with the Panthers, and I think the Panthers are going to be mollywopping the Broncos tonight.
Mollywopping. There you go.
I think Denver is going to score the least points this whole week in the first week of football.
There you go. Browning, the floor is yours.
All right. I got the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Oh, hold on. Let me do a little Chris Berman impression. We're all on the Panthers. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I think their defense scores more points than their offense, though. It's really gonna expose the fact that the Broncos lost too many of their important defensive guys. Yes, you have DeMarcus Ware, Keith Talib, and Von Miller, but the other guys around there is what made that defense what it was last year. So,
make an interesting point here, Josh, because I know we have to move on to on this day in sports history, the birthday shout-outs, and then the bash hour. It's amazing to think that it kind of reminds me, and Frank, you would agree with me about this, 1999, when Denver lost Elway in a bunch of pieces, and then Denver had a bad year in '99. They went 6-10 that year. That's what I think I had from when we did our picks, is that I think I picked Denver to be like 5-11 or 6-10, just because they're not going to be the same as they were last year. And of course, again, the saying is defense wins games, defense wins championships.
Well, I'm hoping the offense goes off tonight because I got Kelvin Benjamin on my fancy lineup tonight. So let's see what happens.
See what Gary Kubiak has in play for the Broncos tonight. That game is at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific on NBC.
Well, good thing I got the final deletion part 2. I don't have to listen to Chris Collinsworth.
You know how Josh you are about Chris Collinsworth, and you can't stand.
Hey guys, I got a good idea.
But I will say this though, I do like Luke Kuechly and Thomas Davis. Those guys are.
Guys, I got a good idea. Guys, do we really need announcers? Guys, let me ask you this: do we really need announcers for TV?
No,
we don't.
No, especially I can speak this from personal experience. If you'll understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, probably.
Sam Rosen is the worst play-by-play guy in NFL history. Period.
Oh, listen. Here's what I want. I want on the SAP. You know how TVs have the SAP button?
Oh no!
I got an idea. Instead of the SAP. Hey guys, know your role. I want to make a proposition here.
Okay.
The SAP button is nothing but stadium sounds, including the crowd, the music, and the PA. That's what I think SAP should be. I don't need announcers when I watch a game on TV. I know what's going on.
Do you do that with your speakers or just the TV?
I can't do it. I'm stuck with announcers.
The SAP.
Okay.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it is true. I gotta agree with him there.
Yeah, it's like you're at the game.
All right, here we go. On this day sports history, brought to you by Dairy Queen of Hebron. Also brought to you by Aunt Jemima.
What?
Pancakes. No, I'm
What?
kidding.
No, isn't that
That would be pretty cool though to get Aunt Jemima as a sponsor. All right, honestly, honestly, in 1965, Bert Caberneris became the first Major League Baseball player to play all 9 positions in one game.
Damn.
Honestly, in 1973, here we go. Hank Aaron hit his 709th home run of his career.
That's a lot.
Honestly, in 1986, Herschel Walker made his start in the National Football League after leaving the New Jersey Generals of the USFL. Honestly, in 1998, Mark McGwire of the St. Louis Cardinals hit his 62nd home run of the season. Yeah, being a record that had stood for 37 years by Roger Maris. Great movie, by the way. McGwire eventually reached 70 home runs on September 27th.
I like that.
Frank, do what you do.
What do? I do a lot of things.
No, whenever I bring up Mark McGwire.
Oh yeah, steroids.
There you go. All right. Honestly, 2002, the Houston Texans played their first regular season game.
Hell, I remember that
They
Sunday night.
They beat the Cowboys 19-10.
Dude, I watched it live.
Oh, yes, back in 2002, I remember that. Texans opened up their new stadium, and I watched that, and it was really cool that they had football returning to Houston because they used to be called the Houston Oilers.
Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Super Bowl 51 is in Houston this year, NRG Stadium, home of WrestleMania 25. And also, I'm not saying this because I know the Bears are not making the Super Bowl. I understand it. But I do find it ironic that the Super Bowl is in the same building that John Fox and the Carolina Panthers were in the Super Bowl against the Patriots in, what was it, 04? Or was it 03?
Well, you're right. You're right. 04, February of 04.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
All right, here we go. Birthday shout-outs. We got a couple good ones here. Wiz Khalifa, a rapper, he turned 29 today. I'm surprised at that. I thought he was like his early 30s. All right, that's cool. Happy birthday to Pink, the singer from the late 90s. She got her big fame there. She turned 37 today. Happy birthday to the guy that I was originally going to vote for this year, Bernie Sanders. He turned 75 today.
There, Bernie.
All right, let's go down the list here. By the way, happy belated birthday to Frank's dad, who turned 61, of course.
That's it.
And also, happy belated birthday to Kevin Nash. Big Daddy Cool's birthday was yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, get those wolf pack fingers out. Oh, great. Here we go. Happy birthday to Matthew Dellavedova.
Oh, Jesus.
He turned 26 and signed a ridiculous amount of money to play with the freaking Milwaukee Bucks.
Sure did.
Up there in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Milwaukee.
It gets worse.
No. Please, God, help
All you guys know I did a rant video on Vince Russo this past
Oh, no, it's his
Friday
birthday
night.
today, too?
No, it's David Arquette's birthday.
Okay, I'm leaving.
He turned 45 today.
I am leaving.
Justin, your reaction is priceless.
I'm leaving, dude. David Arquette, he helped kill WCW.
Ready to rumble. Oh, man. All right. We'll move on.
What?
An actor, Lorenz Tate, turned 41 today. Happy birthday to Big Boy, one of the big hip hop names, radio hosts out there in the West Coast for way back in the day. He's actually one of the first DJs that played Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre in the West Coast back in the mid 90s and stuff, at least on the major stations and stuff. So shout out to Big Boy. All right, here we go. Amani Toomer. Blast from the past, former Giants wide receiver. You don't hear that much about him, but I thought he had a solid career. Here we go. Last birthday shout out for today. Finish it off with a good one.
Cool.
Former ECW champion, WWF Hardcore champion, Raven.
Raisin?
No, Raven. Raven.
No,
turned,
no. Remember Jericho would come out of the rain and call him Raisin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raven, Scott Levy, or the Scotty Flamingo.
Or Raisin. Or Raisin.
Turned 52 today.
Happy birthday!
to
Happy
Raven.
birthday, Raisin.
Good God Almighty! It's David Arquette's birthday. Save
Oh,
us all.
God.
I'm gonna put that as a tweet right now.
Lloyd
But
Huff, did you have to mention his birthday? Couldn't you have let some of this out, like David Arquette? God, you ruined this show for me.
shut up.
You ruined the show for me.
You're the man, Gluey Hum.
Let's see. Okay, I guess we're at that time. And oh, by the way, happy 50th anniversary to Star Trek. 50 years ago, a half century, is when Bill Shatner and Star Trek debuted. Happy 50th anniversary to Star Trek. That's right.
What?
Anyway, take your what and stuff.
Well, at least you didn't mention anything about David Arquette or those that killed WCW, so you're fine, Shawnee.
All right, man with the shocks is here. Oh, yeah, he's already got those warmed up. I didn't know if he was all right because he said that the show was ruined.
Yeah, because dude, Gluey Hum, you didn't mention David Arquette's birthday or anything involved with David Arquette.
Well, go look at the tweet I just put on my Twitter account.
I will, dude. I will.
We got the man with the shocks here. We got Browning Master. We got Jay Hill here. We got Josh who reads these ridiculous quotes. Of course, these are new ones because Skip Bayless is on Fox Sports 1, and he thinks that the Cowboys are going to go all the way to the Super Bowl with this Prescott quarterback. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
The real stars fight back. One more time.
Yeah, Sean, that was kind of weak, dude.
it is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash. Skip Bayless talks crap all day long, and now it is our turn. We all know Bayless is a moron, but now
The real stars fight back.
We do?
The Skippy Bayless Bash Hour is brought to you by Cubicle Entertainment, here to help your workday get better. All right, here we go. We have a WrestleMania. We have WrestleMania
something.
WrestleMania Georgia Dome quotes.
Oh, that place ain't gonna be around.
27?
27, there you go.
Hey, that place, you know, that place ain't gonna be around that long.
Yeah,
One of
because
the
we got
worst.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
One of the worst WrestleManias of all time. Or the worst.
I'll give that to WrestleMania 11, but we'll move on from there. Oh man,
11.
that was bad. I do say though, there's one match I would watch back from that one was Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio, and I thought Punk and Orton had a good match in that show too. By the way, but I'm a Punk guy, so I'm biased. By the way, I hope CM Punk wins on his fight on Saturday. We're not doing the UFC preview tomorrow. I just want to let everybody know that. All right, here we go. Frank, let me know when you see the tweet. All right.
Oh, okay, all right, hold on. Let me get to that. I'm like, I'll tell you what. I gotta check. You know what? I never anticipate tweets, but I guess I am here, dude.
Dang
Okay.
it, more mice.
Yeah, this involves David Arquette, right?
Yes.
Okay. Go figure. Oh my goodness! Go figure. The week I do a Vince Russo rant, it's David Arquette's birthday. Dude, here you go.
You gotta see the GIF I put next to it, Sean. You'll laugh.
I'll check it out on Twitter. Yeah, I'll check that out soon.
All right. Here we go. Let's see Sean get knee deep in the camera again.
Oh,
Anybody has
dang.
does anybody have a number to the Coeur d'Alene, Idaho Police Department or
I don't know.
emergency team?
I don't know. Should we call it the National Earthquake Center?
What? Does the FBI or the CIA need to be called? Holy crap! Here we go.
Yeah, we got little Godzilla in the set of Fever Pitch Shoe ready to let loose.
Oh, cut it out!
Uh-oh.
Break.
I'm waiting for the yell.
And Gully Hump, these are new quotes, right?
Yes, these are new quotes.
From the
Oh,
Pep Festival
jeez.
show. Oh,
Yes.
Jesus, right.
All right, here we go. Sean, you may agree with this, or you may think this may be a curse, but Skippy Bale said that mine.
Oh, geez. Skippy, this is going to hurt me just as much as it's going to hurt you. Maybe more.
My New England Patriots will have a fiery comeback with Tom Brady and make the Super Bowl.
You know, I did see that quote yesterday, and not to throw any pillows on the floor or anything, but I think it's still very possible that could happen because I do like the chance.
You're so full
Oh,
of
full
crap. Full of crap. 5 in the past, I brought up a Skippy quote with the Patriots, and you get pissed about it.
Not
Suck up.
on this one because
Of course.
I do like the chances going
True colors of Sean may come out during the NFL
And
season.
for all you people that think I'm going to have a long fall, go shut up and be quiet and think before you speak. Think before you
Celtics.
act. Because I really, really do think before I speak and think before I act.
You
And I
do?
like
No.
just this reaction.
I find that hard to believe.
False.
Action is
I
classic.
find that hard to believe, dude.
Oh, man. This
Wow.
show's very off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
What show doesn't? We've done 91 of these, and all of them have gone off.
Yeah,
the rails.
9 episodes away from 100. Holy moly.
What should we do? Should we do something like? Should we like pour champagne over each other's head?
I don't know. Good question. I might try to. Here's the thing, though. Tomorrow may be our last show here on Google Hangouts due to the new YouTube live change that's happening this weekend.
Stupid Nimrod.
I'll keep you guys updated on that, by the way. If we have to go to a different platform, we'll let you guys know.
Cool, dude.
All right. Next one. Here we go. This is a Boston Red Sox quote.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Scooby Bale said to mine.
Zzz, zzz, zzz.
My Boston Red Sox played like a AAA team against a AA team last night.
No!
Oh, attention, Walmart shoppers! Attention, Walmart shoppers! We evacuate the store now.
Holy shit.
The kid. This is the kid
Evacuate
that
the
thinks.
store now.
I like where they're at, Skip. They're in first place. They had to win last night. They got to go up to Toronto. They got a busy weekend coming up. So no.
This is the kid that thinks he speaks before he acts.
But I'm just giving some pointers.
At
It's
this
a tip.
point. Oh, man. All right, here we go.
Oh, that was awful, Skip.
Well, how about this? Skippy doesn't think that Vince Wilfork is a Hall of Famer.
No. I'm all right.
That's pretty bad. I disagree
Damn.
with that.
Definitely better than Albert Hayesworth.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't hear you say that.
It's better than.
Wow. Skip Bayless. God dang you stupid fool. Vince Wilfork is. He played a big role in the 2014 Patriots.
Wolford, I thought he said Vince Russo.
Vince Wilfork, Frank.
Come on, bro.
Wake up and drink coffee.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm just kidding with you guys.
All right, here we go. Here's the Dallas Cowboys quote.
Alrighty. Yeah, now we really get to bash him.
Here we go. He already talked about praising Prescott, and that Prescott was going to be big for Dallas.
Skippy Bayless said that the NFL will be known as the year of comebacks because not only will Tom Brady help the Patriots come back, but Tony Romo will help my Dallas Cowboys reach the Super Bowl this year.
Oh, yeah. Well, we need to make, because Jerry Jones probably believes it, and that's why Skip is saying, I'll listen to my buddy Jerry Jones and say that the Cowboys will be good this year. They'll get to the Super Bowl and end the 1-year drought.
You know the worst part about having Jay Cutler as a quarterback in Chicago?
What's
It's the
that?
fact that he went to the same college Skippy went to.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're not kidding me. Yes, you are, dude.
All right.
Period.
Well, I am grateful for Kristen Cavallari, though.
Yeah, so am
will
I.
say that. All right, we'll move on. The next quote for Browning. All right, here we go. Let's see. I'm over and under if he turns his camera off in this next quote.
Do what you gotta do, dude.
Over. All right.
Over and under, 1 and out, 3 and out. I don't know.
All right, here we go. Skip Bayless into my Philadelphia Eagles will
Yeah.
trade Jordan Matthews
They will.
to my
Jeez, I'm gonna get.
Dallas Cowboys for cash considerations.
Wow.
What? It's like the worst trade in the NFL history.
No, that's comment. He has to show me that White Sox logo right there. Yeah.
Hey, that's a great logo. by the way.
You're happy they took 2 out of 3 against the Tigers.
Damn right. Screw the Tigers.
Breaking news: Gronkowski is dealing with a lingering hamstring injury and is
Oh,
No, the Madden curse. It's the Madden curse.
I was going to
is
go.
this real, bro?
yeah, it's real.
The Madden
Damn.
curse. Hey, the Madden curse is real.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah, really.
It's frustrating now
Is
that I
he
have
out?
to hear that.
Is he out for the game on Sunday or no?
Maybe it's questionable.
Dude, the Madden curse is real.
I want to do the whole Rod Simmons. Damn.
And that's not very good because I was going to the store possibly today to get myself a Gronkowski T-shirt.
Let me ask you, does Walmart sell them?
They don't sell them there, Frank. They
Where
sell
did-
Seattle Seahawks stuff. What kind of a shitty ass question is that?
Well, I don't know. That's
You're gonna go to the mall and get it.
Go to the mall. Yes, I usually go to the mall to do my sports shopping.
All right, Brownie. Do you want to say that Eagles quote before we move on?
He's quiet. Yeah,
He's mad.
yeah, he's mad.
I don't
Brown-
blame him. I don't blame that dude.
It'd be just like if Skip said that the Dolphins and Cowboys would make a trade, or the Bears and Cowboys would make a trade, or the Patriots and Cowboys would make a trade.
What?
Yeah, trust me, did it.
Well, as things are quiet, the Houston Astros lead the Indians 1-0 right now.
I was getting ready for my next quote. That's why I was quiet. I was trying to reorder my order of quotes here. Here we go. Next one's for you, Sean. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Skibby Bayless in mine. My Boston Red Sox made a mistake of letting Ryan Dempster go in 2012.
No!
Dear God!
No, that's not true at all. I mean, come on. Dempster was a part of the 2013 team that won the World Series. Nimrod,
Sean, they're gonna have to send. If you're going to the mall, they'll have to send a SWAT team out there.
a SWAT team? What do they need a SWAT team for?
You, dude.
Me?
All right, how about animal control?
Animal control. Or the bomb squad, probably.
Yeah, dude, that was a bomb. Dude, the way you just sounded was almost like a bomb going off.
Oh, my gosh. Right? That's awful, Skip. You're a Nimrod.
All right, here we go.
Avoid the Coeur d'Alene Mall today.
Wonder if one's addressed to Frank about the Cubs.
Yeah, well, trust me, I'll handle it nicely.
Handle it nicely.
Dude, you sound like a dumbass. When you go, "You handle it nicely."
All right, here we go. Skibby Bayless in mine. My Chicago Cubs will be swept out of the NLCS by my San Francisco Giants.
Jeez, it's like he knows the playoffs. I mean, how do you know the Giants are even going to make the playoffs? They're only a game. They're only a game.
Well, come on, Frank.
Oh, here we go.
It's an even year, and the Giants have been successful from 2010, 2012, and 2014 on for the even years.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
And they beat the Cubs in the 1989 NLCS.
Yeah, that was a different era, Sean. Trust
It
me.
was different.
Yeah, different era, dude.
Way different era.
Different era. Yeah.
Well, it was a different era, dude. Really. I remember though. I'll tell you guys a quick story. I was 8 years old when that happened. I was in second grade, and nice enough. Back then, I used to have an 8 o'clock bedtime, but my mom let me stay up and watch the playoffs. How nice. Thank you, Mom. Love you.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. Hmm?
Skip Bayless said that my Dallas Cowboys will go 16-0.
Cowboys will go 16-0, and Browning just he's upset.
You heard the man. You heard the man, dude.
Rowdy, you want to throw some pillows around?
Browning is angry. Wow.
Come on, you can do it. I know. We know you're in your room right now, probably, right?
Was it's like the water boy? You can do it.
So what? So what's next? Is Jerry Jones? Is
Throw
Skip,
the pillows.
I'm not going to. But
Not you.
I'm gonna say this.
All right.
What's next? Cowboys go 16-0, win the Super Bowl this year, and then Skip Bayless goes and wears Super Bowl championship gear on Fox Sports 1 of the Cowboys.
All right, here we go.
You know, it's just great.
Browning. What?
You know what?
What?
This is for Sean.
Oh.
Yeah, but at least, dude. But at least it didn't go what? No, and all that other crap.
Yeah.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, you didn't do the grunt like Sean does.
Yeah, dude. Sean's scary.
Like, for example, like this. Here we go. Skippy Bayless said that Pedro Martinez
Oh, no.
for the Boston Red Sox.
No.
What was that quote again? Because I couldn't hear with the big win.
Skip Bayless said that Pedro Martinez stole money for the Boston Red Sox.
No, he did not. No.
Yes, he
Good
did.
Lord. God.
Are you humping your bed or punching it?
Would somebody stop the damn match already? Stop the dog.
There was a temptation there.
I had to imitate
Grew
you
up
already.
watching Pedro, you Nimrod.
You did.
That's awful. That was awful.
That was terrible.
That's terrible.
All right, here we go. Skippy Bayless said that
Yeah, whatever.
my Boston Bruins will trade Claude Julien and Zdeno Chara to the Montreal Canadiens.
That just made no sense.
How?
Yeah, head coach. You're gonna trade a head coach?
I'm going
You
for
could
a
trade
walk.
head coach.
I'm going for a walk to have some peace with this. I need some peace.
Are you sure about that?
God dang fool!
Talk to you later.
Yeah. What are you doing? Are you gonna get in touch with your manhood?
I think he's gonna throw pillows across his room.
I think he's going to the mall. You know what? He's gonna go to.
Oh.
You know what? He may go to like.
Ah,
Hey,
stick
Sean.
it, Bayless.
Hey, Sean, you're going to the mall. What kind of stores do they have? Do they have like Sears and J.C. Penney and all of that? Tell me.
They have J.C. Penney. They've got Just Sports. They got Macy's. They got all the other regular shopping places.
Well, you know what? They also sell pillows there. So you know what? If I'm one of those stores that sells pillows, I'm probably closing right now.
What?
You heard me? I'm closing, and not only that, I have a shotgun in hand.
Oh, nice job, manager Frank, and that's really nice. That's really nice to help the customers out with having a shotgun.
Dude,
Wait,
I am helping them, dude. Look at you. I'm protecting the customers.
Attention, Walmart shoppers! Attention, Walmart shoppers! You do that again, Frank?
When you get to another quote in which Shawnee Boy goes nuts, I'll do it.
Let's see if this one can work. Here you go.
Oh.
Skippy Bayless said that Bobby Valentine deserves a second chance with my Boston Red Sox.
Oh, no!
Attention, Walmart shoppers! Attention, Walmart shoppers! Please clear the store now. We have a madman in aisle 7. I repeat, attention Walmart shoppers, attention Walmart shoppers. Please clear the store now. The police and animal control have been called.
I'll believe it. That's a fake quote, but I just wanted to use the example of it, and it worked perfectly. That's not a real Skippy quote, by the way. Oh man, sorry, Sean. Browning is dying, man. Look,
He's dying.
Oh yeah,
he's crying, laughing, bro. You good there, Browning?
the whole situation.
I'm good. I'm good.
Browning seems like he's having time in his life right now. This is great. All right, Justin, next quote for you, buddy. Let's see your reaction to this one, all right? Skippy Bale said that my Miami Dolphins will go 5-11 this year.
Ouch!
Ouch!
That's despicable. That's not going to happen. We're going to beat the Patriots twice this year.
No,
Correct.
you're not.
We'll be going 8-8.
That's not bad, dude. Not
I
bad.
hate to break it to you, Justin. Just remember, when you lose the bet, you're going to be rocking Patriots pictures for a week, and I'm going to enjoy seeing your reaction when you lose the bet to me in week 2, September 18th.
No.
Yes. Yes.
What?
What?
God.
What?
Oh, stop it with your what?
What?
Say what?
All right, here we go. Skip Bale said to my New England Patriots will bring in Ray Rice as a backup running back.
Why would I want
Good.
Ray Rice? I don't understand it.
You can use them. LeGarrette Blount doesn't play 16 games per year.
Please. When Ray Rice signs with the Patriots, he's going to be so excited.
Oh, well, he does have a point there.
Oh my God!
I can go get like a Ray Rice jersey right there at the
Delete!
mall.
Delete!
What a sucker.
Sean, man, you obsolete mule.
What? I'm pointing out a simple, basic fact that I could go to the mall and I could actually go get myself a Ray Rice jersey at the mall if he went to New England. There you go.
Sean, you must classify yourself as obsolete. Okay.
Hey, Sean, I got a question. Does the mall have a GameStop?
Oh, what? You want like a video arcade? Is that what you're saying,
No,
Frank?
GameStop.
I think so. Why?
Oh, okay, just checking. Because I got a GameStop service rewards card.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I do too.
That was random.
All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Skippy Bale said to mine. Damn. My Denver Broncos will go 1-15 this year. Damn.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Damn, you give Von Miller all that money and they're gonna go 1-15, Skip?
Well, I happen to agree with Bayless because based on the fact that Denver lost so many pieces in the offseason.
You're saying that because Peyton Manning was on his last leg and threw 2 touchdowns against the great Patriots defense.
Josh, I have to tell you something. Please don't remind me about that.
I think you already did.
Hey, Browning.
Damn.
Browning, nobody asked for your opinion. Focus on your Philadelphia Eagles if you can.
Yeah, they're playing the Browns this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you're playing the what? Is that in the dog pound?
Yeah, RG3 against Carson Wentz. That's Ethiopia written all over it. Right, Frank?
Oh, my goodness.
I'm sure Josh would want to sleep on the seats.
Justin,
I can't wait for tomorrow. I
think you're kind of behind on the Ethiopia thing.
I can't wait for
We'll
tomorrow.
explain when we do this. This is something that we do
wait
with
for
every
tomorrow.
football season.
Wait for tomorrow, though. Wait for tomorrow.
Why the hell would we want to do Ethiopia? It's the first week of the season, for Christ's sake. It's a long season.
Yeah, it is going to be a long season for you,
Sean.
Bummer boy.
It won't. It'll be a long season for the Bears, a long season for the
Okay.
Dolphins, and a long season for the Eagles.
What?
Nah.
Mhm.
For you, Will. 4 weeks will be a long season for you.
No, I'll be all right.
Yeah, you're going to bring out the Larry Bird documentaries.
Oh.
Bullshit! No, I won't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you will.
will. All right, here we go. Next one's for Frank.
Okay,
Oh.
cool, dude. Bring it on, Jabroni.
All right.
Let's bring it, Jabroni.
Skippy Bayless said that Joe Madden's the most overrated manager in the history of baseball.
What? No way.
Well, he's a
Never.
good manager, although I'll say this, though.
He's one of the best in the league, probably.
Although I'll say this, though, not to take Skip's side, but this would be very rewarding to win.
I think
a
your
World
dad
Series.
would agree with Skip.
Yeah, you know, he
At least
probably
for
would.
I remember.
Well, here's the thing. He's not big into the clowns and the mimes and all these gimmicks.
Yeah,
Very
I get it.
business-like. You know what? We'll see in the playoffs. The fact is, Skip, that's what Skip. Listen, Joe Madden has been to one World Series. He hasn't won it. He does have to win a World
He's like a
Series.
Sean Payton.
Yeah, but Sean Payton won the Super Bowl
Well,
at least.
let's not forget, Joe Madden did win a World Series with the Angels. As
Dude,
That was
That was a coach. That was as a coach, though.
I think that was
Yeah.
his coach, but I'll tell you what Joe Madden has done. I mean, did a great job as pitching coach. Agree with Justin. Skip Bayless, you are a prick and a Nimrod.
Yeah, he's a what a prick.
He turned the Tampa Bay Rays around, and they shocked everybody that year by getting the World Series. They got there. The Phillies were just a little bit better than they were, beat them in 5 games, but they really surprised everybody because of what he did. And then he goes to the Cubs, a team with all this history, with all the greats and all this history. I don't want to bring it up, Frank, to you.
No, that's fine. I know. Not a big deal.
Yeah, he goes to the Cubs, and now he's done a fantastic job. But I do agree a little bit with Josh, though. It would be better if the Cubs started maybe losing a little bit more because they can't get ahead of themselves. They got to remember, look, we saw – I mean, they should keep it in mind. Look what happened 15 years ago to the Mariners. They had the best record in all of baseball, and look what happened that year in
Right.
October 01.
Right.
My point exactly.
Yes, your point exactly, dude. You're the man.
All right, here we go. Couple more skip codes. You guys ready for a wrestling one?
Oh, about time. Bring it,
Fire away,
Jabroni.
man.
Yeah, Jabroni, bring it, dude.
What's that, Sean?
Fire away, because I'm sure you're going to be putting yourself on mute if it's with the rest.
Fire. Yeah, fire.
No, I'll let Frank adjust the responses. But here we go. Skippy Bayless said that ESPN should be ashamed of themselves for covering professional wrestling.
You know what? I might be.
Why not?
I might agree there because what they don't even have any WWE content. I'm surprised they haven't gone after it.
I think they're gonna have that Ric Flair documentary, which looks really interesting.
I do want to see that. You know what? Yeah, I do want to see that. 30 for 30 are awesome. I can't wait to see that.
I like 30 for 30.
And they also had that NXT was really phenomenal.
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 Dude, you say phenomenal. That's how I'm going to respond from now on.
All right.
Trust me, the gluey hump knows.
Yeah, I know. All right, here we go. Check this out. I don't get. Frank, you said that ESPN doesn't have content, but they do they dedicate a weekly segment to the WWE every week on
Yeah,
Twitter.
but here's the thing, though. But they don't have. They should get the content. They should get some live shows.
Well, I honestly, and maybe this is my opinion,
Yeah,
but
sure.
this being an observer of television and the media business, I think cable is becoming more outdated besides sports.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, like, there's not really, besides sports, okay? I'm excluding sports from this conversation, but
Sure.
what major program besides The Walking Dead is a necessity to watch on television anymore?
Game
Dude,
of
television-
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. I thought that was a video game when I first heard it.
Yeah.
No way.
Game of
But
Thrones.
still, you can watch Game of Thrones on the internet, though.
Yeah, really.
That's my point.
What about
Oh.
Netflix? Wait, what about to the gluey hump's point? I'm not getting what he's saying. What about Netflix and Hulu?
Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu.
Hulu. That's it. Well, that's the point.
My point is, most of these like marquee cable shows are going to be added to network streaming stuff. Before you know it, Raw and SmackDown is going to be on the WWE network. I just feel like people get so bogged down on what cable and television used to be. It's not the same anymore.
Yeah, he's right there. You know what? Pretty soon. I mean, look at the Thursday night football games. They're going to be streamed on Twitter.
You know,
There's
and I have
that
to
show on
say,
Fox, Power, or
television has definitely changed compared, from a long time ago. Because I grew up with, of course, Monday Night Football, the NFL games, of course, regular sports, and then, of course, the Home Improvement is what I used to watch with Tim Allen, and, of course, Whose Line Is It Anyway, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But, boy, Not as much as I used to. It's so different nowadays than it used to be.
Yeah.
It really has.
I actually want to give ESPN credit for covering WWE because they're going out on a limb and actually want to put over a business that's actually doing good for itself.
Right.
It's not just WWE they do stuff on the website. They also have stuff about TNA I saw there a couple weeks ago. They had something about Ring of Honor. So they're covering other stuff in the business. So anybody that would actually, from a Main Street standpoint, that would actually take time to cover the business without taking shots at it, just for the cool thing to do. It's the fake wrestling. It's a low form of entertainment. I'll give them credit for that. I know a lot of people for some reason like to rip the WWE ESPN website because they're not bearing it like every other wrestling website out there. Hey man, they're giving respect to it. Whatever. To each
Because they're making money. That's why.
To each his own, then.
To each his own.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. All right, here we go. 2 more skip quotes and then we'll move on. Here we go, Sean. Let me highlight you real quick so I can get your reaction first. By the way, folks, a little recommendation. If you guys had the WWE Network, go check out last night's Cruiserweight Classic. It was badass.
Phenomenal.
That's Zack Sabre Jr. Noam Dar. You want to talk about technical wrestling matches? Go check that out. Holy moly. All right, here we go. Sean, here we go. You ready, bud? Ready to get off your seat? All right, Here we go. Skippy Bayless said that Brandon Marshall is 10 times a better receiver than Julian Edelman.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's true.
goodness!
That's definitely true.
I concur.
Oh,
Hey, you know my thoughts about Brandon Marshall, but go ahead, Sean.
true, Skip Bayless!
Jesus, Sean.
If it wasn't for Brady, Edelman would be nothing but a mediocre, average
Edelman
ball player.
caught the game-winning touchdown pass in the Super Bowl.
Edelman's a smaller version of Danny Amendola.
Hey,
Those two have been trying to rip off Wes Welker for the last 4 years.
Remember that play against the Ravens in the AFC divisional playoff game in January of 2015? Brady threw
Do you remember the referee call beforehand that allowed that play to happen in the first place?
It was a beautiful pass play, and that was a momentum changer, and that tied the game up at 28. Yeah.
If it was for Tom Brady, he would be nothing.
I remember Julian Edelman missing in action in the AFC Championship game last year, but that's the here and there.
Oh, thanks for that. Thanks so much.
All right, here we go. Last Skippy Code of the day. Let's see what this one could be. It could be about the Celtics. It could be the Red Sox. I don't know yet.
is this a guess? Do we get a prize if we win?
No. Unfortunately, no.
That sucks.
Surprise stuff it.
But I do know we will have to find a way to get some type of prize or something for whoever wins the Pick'em League. By the
And a
way,
loser.
with the Pick'em League, by the way, whoever's the loser of it at the end of the year becomes the first ever Sports Drive Rat Bastard of the Week.
Oh, man. The heck is up with that? I mean, I never heard of anything like that before.
Oh, it's on, Sean.
It's on.
Great, jabroni.
Bring your A game. Don't copy what everybody else is picking on ESPN. Come up with your own picks.
Yeah.
Do your research.
I am the master of pick'em, so what the heck?
I don't know. We got the gluey hump. I don't know, dude. We got the gluey hump here.
All right, here we go. Last Skippy quote of the day. Skippy Bale said that my Boston Red Sox should have brought in Tim Tebow into the minor league contract.
That is stupid.
Oh, watch out.
Hey, Sean, you're going to get your Tim Tebow Red Sox shirt.
Where's the grunting at?
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, are you crying? Holy cow, are you crying?
Oh, my God.
Sean, Sean, it ain't really going to happen.
Throw the pillows.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God. He's crying.
I have done enough of that already as it is, and it's not going to happen with Tebow signing a minor league deal with the
Oh,
Reds.
come on, Sean. It's,
yeah, tell me something I don't know.
Take your come on and stuff. It's not going to happen. he would be better off going to the Miami Marlins. Tim Tebow would.
Actually, he signed a contract with the Mets.
Yeah, dude, forget it. That's the case closed. He's with the
Maybe
Mets.
he'll go to the Marlins. Maybe he'll feel like it won't work out. He'll go to the Marlins or the White
It's too
Sox.
late.
Or the Cubs can pick up Tim Tebow.
He signed with the Mets, so I'm safe. But
Yeah,
he
at
was,
least,
but
dude,
he was going to sign with the Red Sox, so he was.
The Miami Marlins at least have
Thank
sanity.
goodness it didn't, or I would have been like, nobody talk to me. Not in the mood for it.
Talk to you later.
Yes.
All right, I did know that's the wrap for the Skippy Bayless Bash Hour. That's actually the last Skippy Bash Hour of the week because tomorrow is our NFL Pick'em show.
Cool.
So we're not going to have enough time to do the Bash Hour. All right, so finish it off with a bang. Tim Tebow to the Red Sox. Oh, man.
Bite your tongue. That would not happen in the first place. And bite your lip.
That'll be phenomenal.
Browning, nobody asked for your opinion.
What?
You follower.
Say what?
What?
What the hell was that, Frank?
I don't know. I'm just trying to act stupid.
Sounded like he was sick.
No, dude.
Sound like a freaking Marilyn Manson song.
Oh, dude.
You know what? I can agree with that totally.
Now, what's he up to these
What's
days?
next? Oh, yeah, we have Fact or Fiction.
Yeah, fact or fiction. Let me get the effects story going. Let's get the sound effects story going. All right, here we go. 1 second, please.
One. There you go.
Shut up.
And I hope the Panda is doing very well. I think he would be.
Yeah, if he loses some weight. Oh,
No.
ask and you shall. Hey, ask and you shall receive.
Panda was found being escorted away from the security team at Applebee's in South Dakota.
Really? Applebee's has security?
Look at Justin's face. It's like, oh, not a
Now you turn the camera off.
Wait a minute. Applebee's has security?
up, right?
I just learned myself something new for today.
And he's got 3 World Series championships.
Yeah, with the Giants, not the Red Sox.
Oh, thanks for thank you, Captain Obvious.
All right, here we go. First one, fact or fiction. The Jaguars will have more than 5 wins this year.
Fact.
I'll say fact. I'll give them the benefit
Yeah,
of the doubt.
fact for me too.
I think it's an improvement, just like the way the Raiders were last year. So I'm going to vote fact on it.
Yeah, I'll say bad.
Ronnie?
Fact.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I like that sound effect.
Fact or fiction.
4. What is it good for?
John Harbaugh is on the hot seat.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
John
Fact.
Harbaugh. I'm going to vote fiction.
That's a big fact.
Who was that directed towards?
Let's see. Next one. Fact or fiction. Sting will have one more match.
Yeah, right. Fiction.
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 Oh, you think Sting's gonna have one more match?
No.
Sting's gonna have one more match. Dude, Sting's gonna have one more match every few years.
Well, the people are actually thinking Goldberg's actually going to get come back now.
No.
No, I'm serious. Frank Justin could attest to this. There's
I know,
actual
I
people
know.
think Goldberg's coming back.
Those people are on. You know what?
Hey, don't forget.
Damn true.
Don't forget. The WWE 2K17 video game's going to come out next month. I'm looking forward to it.
This morning.
All right, here we go. Next one.
I got a gift for PlayStation.
Fact or fiction? Tom Brady will have his worst year as an NFL quarterback.
That's
Fact.
That's god dang fiction. That's
I
not
wanna
going to happen. I got my Brady jersey ready to go on opening night, so I'll have it for support of him. So cut it out.
Fiction.
Yeah, so you're going to be in protest?
I'm going to be a protest. Yeah, you'll see. Protesting.
I'm voting fiction. I think he's gonna have one of the best seasons of his career. He wants Roger Goodell to hand him the championship at the Super
Banner
Bowl.
number 5, yeah. Banner number 5.
Another championship where an athlete gets handed a title. That's great.
Oh, come on. It's earned and deserved. That's what it is. You have to earn it.
You're a hypocrite. You'll rip LeBron James for being handed championships, but it's okay for Tom Brady.
Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
I think he'll have a good year, but I don't think it's going to be the best ever.
You had to throw LeBron James in there. God dang it.
It is what it is, dude.
It's true.
You put it on yourself.
Right.
Yeah, really.
Best players in both leagues. It's your fault, Sean.
All right, here we go. Last fact for fiction of the day. Let's see. The Yankees will find a way to get up back to the seeding in the AL East.
Fiction.
Fact.
I'll say fiction. I'm with Shawnee Boy here.
I'm gonna go with Justin. I'm gonna say fact.
Well, I'm on Team Sean.
You're trying to do it to get me upset, aren't you? No, it's
I'm
not
on
going
team-
No, they're on the roll right now.
enough to compete. They're going to lose to the Rays. They suck.
I'm just saying that I've covered a lot of the. I covered just about all of the Yankees games this year, and they've been on a hot streak.
Their new rookie has been on fire lately.
Fire.
And their pitching staff has been crazy with their ERA recently.
Well, it doesn't last always forever.
They're
But
2 wins from first place, I think, right?
no, not even close. The Red Sox are in first place.
They're 2 wins away from the second wild card spot.
It's
Exactly.
too many teams. Even if they win the losing ground, they have to have other teams lose just to help the little pitch.
I think you're really biased right now. That's why you hate the Yankees, probably.
Well, yeah, right. Anyway, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah, I figure he hates the Yankees. We know that. by
Yeah,
now.
you're just being really biased about it.
All right. All right. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Spoken word. What is everybody's spoken word? Let's start off with Frank.
My spoken word is complete chaos, if you guys. But you know what? I got to tell you, love it. I love it. Enjoyed being with you guys.
Enjoyment.
Phenomenal. Enjoyment is phenomenal.
Do we have tickets for the Bartman reunion tour yet?
Oh, I'm glad you guys are having fun with it. Enjoy your Bartman reunion tour. I'm glad you guys are having a great time with it.
Well, you're the star of it, so how are you enjoying
Freaking
it?
crap. If I was him, I'd be wearing goddamn Cubs gear, and I'm not.
Sean, what's your spoken word?
Spoken word is, suck it with the Bartman tour thing. That's not me. I am a true Red Sox fan. I would not even dare want to put goddamn Cubs barf on. Anyway, other than that, though, tonight, enjoy the NFL, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific. Of course, don't forget, NBC has like their NFL kickoff pregame show, of course, for tonight. And they're playing live music in Denver tonight to open up the season. So get ready to enjoy that tonight. MLB going on as usual. Tomorrow we got, of course, the Week 1 picks. And, yeah, always be positive and be safe and be happy and be healthy. And, of course, as we get closer to the anniversary of 9/11, mourn those that lost their lives on that sad, tragic day.
All right. Thank you, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Shut up. See you tomorrow.
All right, Browning.
My spoken word is it was a good show today, and hopefully I can join in tomorrow because I'll leave about 12 tomorrow, so maybe I'll join in. Not sure yet.
Underwater Brownie.
Oh, he's leaving at noon tomorrow. Oh, what are you doing, Browning? Are you going to go to your Kentucky Fried Chicken business and have a lot of Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, I'm going from a state softball tournament this weekend.
Oh, okay. Have a good time at the softball tournament.
Well, you can't bowl. At least you have another talent.
Browning's softball term is brought to you by RoboCop.
Cop. Why that?
Look at the sound of his headphones. Justin, the floor is yours.
Go Panthers tonight.
My spoken word is being an authentic product that is yourself. Enjoy life. And at the end of the day, have some fun. By the way, guys, I'm joining a new podcast. I was invited by my good friend Mitchell McNeil, a.k.a. Matt McCool. I'm becoming a co-host on his wrestling podcast known as The Pipe Bomb with McCool and Company on the New Age Insiders Network. We're going to record that tonight. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to this new project, and I thank him for reaching out to me. Guys, if you missed the wrestling podcast yesterday, episode 20, had the lovely Sam Daly on yesterday, which is Adam's wife. She's definitely the brains and operation of that couple. It's fun having them on. They're great people. We had a good time yesterday. It was about an hour and a half show. Wanted to keep it a little bit shorter this time, but I hope you guys get to check that out. That's on the YouTube channel as well. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Don't forget, on Monday we're gonna have our own personal YouTube channel for the Sports Drive. I'm gonna go download the MP4s of these videos and upload them automatically on the YouTube channel, so you guys can check out our stuff and get some more subscribers. And that way, you get all the content for Sports Drive, nothing else in between. All right,
Cool.
so follow the Walmart boy on Twitter at Shawman ASN. Okay. Follow the Big Win at Twitter at Big Win Frank with his cables.
You're welcome.
Follow Brownie Master at Brownie Master. Follow Mr. Hill at Twitter at I am Justin Hill. I am at Twitter at WZ Josh Lopez, and we're on Twitter
Yeah.
at the Sports_Drive. For Justin, for Brownie Master, Walmart Valet Parker Boy, and the Big Win, I'm the Gluey Hump Josh Lopez. This has been the Sports Drive here, and we'll be back here for tomorrow to preview Week 1 of the NFL season. Peace.
Adios. See you tomorrow.
Ooh.
Enjoy week 1.
What?